Suffice it to say that since President Prabowo visited India last year during our Republic Day celebrations, to now, a lot of work has happened, and the discussions today, some part of it represented a culmination of decisions that were taken in his last visit, but the focus now was on what the forward-looking agenda will be for our comprehensive partnership across all the 6 main areas that characterize our bilateral relations, starting from security and defense. But the focus now was on what the forward-looking agenda will be for our comprehensive partnership across all the 6 main areas that characterize our bilateral relations, starting from security and defense, maritime cooperation, the area of developing the people-to-people civilizational connect, the decision to actively share each other's development experience, because we are both very large countries. Our governments are involved in development work, getting our populations who are, who are afflicted by poverty out and giving them better quality of life. So there was a lot of exchange on that. There was also discussions on how India and Indonesia could collaborate at the international level to strengthen the voice of Global South. The Prime Minister and the President also discussed how to expand our economic collaboration. As you know, we have set a goal for ourselves. Currently, bilateral trade is at around $25 billion, which doesn't reflect the size of our economies, the size of our markets. So discussions centered around taking forward cooperation in areas such as critical minerals, in joining our innovation ecosystems, in getting our digital infrastructure to collaborate, so that, there was a discussion on how to link our payment systems, our digital payment systems, to the Indonesian payment systems. There were discussions on expanding cooperation in the pharmaceutical industry in that area. As you know, India is known as the pharmacy of the world. Indonesia has an elaborate public health system that requires high quality drugs at low prices. So this was identified as a potential area of collaboration. There were other areas like food processing. We talked about mining, critical minerals. That was the economic front. Both sides also acknowledged that this is not simply a relationship between 2 countries, but it is a relationship at the people-to-people level that goes back several centuries. Tomorrow's program in Prambanan Temple is part of that process to expand the people-to-people connect.